Hello world, welcome back to my spiritual cloud. It's Anna here, and this is the second part of my story, how I'm going through my transformation about my spiritual journey, my spiritual awakening, and how my karmic and toxic relationship helped me with that. If you didn't watch my first part about the whole kind of pre-story or intro, go back and watch it. And here now we continue. So that's the time when I met my right now ex partner right now, right? And you know how it happened. When you come to the club, right, there are tables for foreigners and separate tables for Chinese. So where we were standing, there are only foreigners there. I was coming always there with my friend. We were drinking, getting wasted, and also I was on the stuff. So I never blacked out really, but I can say that I can fully remember everything. You know what I'm saying? Um, and he told me later that we met before, but I don't remember that. Even though I have pictures on my phone with him, right, at the club, but the first time I remember him nicely, it's where me and him, standing next to another club at the entrance, holding hands, and the feeling was as if I knew him for my whole life, current life, past life, and basically my all past lives, probably. It felt like I knew this person completely 100%, and that we are dating already for a long time. I don't know how to describe that feeling. That is weird because that was the time I remember him first, have clear image of him, meeting him. So we, at that time, I don't know, we were just standing holding hands bro, what? And then we kept partying, but we were kind of friends, you know what I'm saying? Friends with benefits. And we did, not me only, we did feel the connection, attraction, that we were basically, no matter how I had the boyfriend, he had a girlfriend, he even changed several, I guess, or whatever. I had a boyfriend after I got one, after we met, so no judge. But even though, whatever, I don't care, because I was messed up, I was lost. That was crazy. So we always felt this attraction to each other. We can even, I go out, he goes out, and then we don't talk, we don't message each other, and then boom, at the end of the night or in the morning we're together. Bro, how? It was happening all the time, and it got to the point where this community, I was living in Beijing, so this party community, everybody knows everybody mostly, and it's small village in a big city where everybody knows who you are, who you're sleeping with, and all the kind of stuff, especially in the clubs. So it got to the point, this kind of attraction got to the point where we were running from each other's partners, hiding from cameras. We both knew where in this or that club there is a space or corner where cameras can't see you, and we were hiding there kissing, and stuff. And he was running to me from his girlfriend. That was crazy, honestly. And in this kind of relationship we spent around a year, I guess. And the thing is, yes, I knew that I was catching kind of feelings for him, and he always told me that, always been telling me that he loves me and stuff. But on the other side, I was like, it can be nothing. Can't be anything serious here. Bro, be for real. We're both drinking. We're both taking stuff, and what can we even talk about? It can be just fun, yeah. party couple and stuff, but nothing more. And then like at some point, um I, mind you, I kept partying this often, like not like every single day anymore, but I could go out in the middle of the week every single weekend. This is like without even discussion. And at some point, I got a boyfriend, right? This boyfriend was working in the club as well. Uh, I couldn't say that it was love or something like that. I mostly, it was for my advantage, because you know, the picture, how people see you, how people see him, and us together, and like all this kind of stuff. So it wasn't really love, but it was kind of drunk attraction as well, but not. It was just like, I don't know. It was just just for it to exist. I don't even know how to explain. There was nothing, like, honestly. But no, but it was the second one, my second boyfriend in China. Uh, my first one, I met him at work. We worked in the same school. We worked in the same school, and it's hard to call it a relationship, honestly, because I'm still like, I would still, even at this time, found him boring, because I was even like, just imagine, yeah, I like partying, I like having fun, I like going out, and that person was just like a nerd, like. But what attracted me in him, it was the way he looked, and he was kind of nice to me, not gonna lie. But we started dating, and he left to his home country, and he came back after 1 month or 2 months, where I was completely gone into party life. And then when we met, when he came back, we met. I was meeting him before basically going out. I said, like, I have like friends waiting for me. We can just meet for a bit, and then you do whatever. I'm going out. He was okay with that. And then the only thing he told me that time, I remember, like, don't come back home late. And I was laughing. I was even recording stupid videos and stories like, haha, hee, don't come back late. You obviously know that that's not what I'm gonna do. And it was the time when I disappeared for 3 days. And then he somehow, I didn't really give a damn at the time anymore about him, because like, he was boring. I was living completely different lifestyle. And he was also like stupid, because like, when I asked him to call me a taxi, after some time he reminded me and told me like, oh, can you give me that money back? I was like, bro, are you serious right now? And like, he then started like stalking me. He knew where I was, and guess where I was? I was with my friend, drinking there, chilling there, and he was coming, tried to pick me up, try to take me like home or whatever. We didn't even live together, but he was trying to, you know, to take me from there. But I was like, who the fuck are you, and what do you want from me? And then he was coming back to my place, and I was completely lost. I didn't give a damn. And one time he came to my place, right? It was in complete mess. Like, you know how junkies live. That's what my place looked like. And he slept with me till the morning. I don't even really remember. I know for sure that there was nothing between us. And in the morning he asked me like, why you do this, why you do that. I woke up with a severe hangover, and I was like, bro, you know where the exit is, right? So please do me a favor. He left, he started drinking, even though he wasn't drinking before meeting me. He started all this kind of crap, and then we just disconnected. Like, that was, it was just nonsense, for real. I don't know, like, whatever. Then after some time, quite long time actually, I started dating that, like, the dude who was working in the club, as I said, just for, thing. But we were always connected with this one friend of mine, friend with benefits, and yes, we did cheat on our partners with each other, and we felt always that connection. Whatever, like, after some time, some shit happened to me, and I was going back home to my home country, to do surgery. So I left China and obviously broke up with my dad's sort of boyfriend. And this one, my friend, he started texting me and started like, oh, let's try today. Da, 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 da. I was like, well, okay, let's do it. And I knew when I was coming back to China, I knew that it's not going to end up well. I knew that for sure, but I still gave it a try. And I found him, I knew like he was always like dressed nice, looked nice. Yes, he was drinking, okay, but like at least he looked kind of cool. And the place I found him, it was even worse than all the things that happened to me for the whole my life in China. He was in terrible place, in terrible position, in terrible everything. So I found him in complete mess. Um, but we kept drinking together, like doing stuff together. At some point, I started working, messing up my work. I've been like fired from multiple places because my life was complete mess, especially with him. And then I took him from the place he lived at to we moved in together. He started working in the club. It was a mess again and again and again and again. And this was toxic relationship, and that was a breaking point where I should have just left him for good or stay just friends. But I took him back. I was broken and all this kind of stuff. You know how it works, right? So we kept dating. Then Corona hit the country. We got locked up together and like going out from time to time where there was a possibility. Obviously, a lot of cheating from his side. It couldn't be different, right? Because he was already cheating, but I was fully committed. That's the thing. Like, I swear, for the whole relationship, I never cheated on him. I didn't even have any interest into other guys. I didn't even look. So I was in love. Yes, I was. And like multiple cheating, a lot of drama, a lot of fights, a lot of bullshit, like all the time, over and over again, over and over again. And I was just like, but I didn't know like what's the problem, like why am I still holding onto this relationship, like out of what, like. But Corona was a hard time for everybody. No job, no visas can be issued as well because universities didn't work. We were lucky that we got locked up in our own apartments, right? Because some people got inside universities and they couldn't even leave the campus. We were free to go out if there was a possibility. We obviously couldn't leave the country, and I had visa, right? He, by the way, when I met him, he was already out of his university for quite a time and didn't have any visa, so he was illegally there in China. And that's crazy thing. Like when you doing this stuff in China, if they catch you in the best case scenario, you're just getting deported. In the worst, you stay in prison for hell knows how long. He was always lucky, even though the police could come and they easily could check your blood, your other stuff. If you have something in your system, he was always lucky. So was I. The things that we were doing in China, I'm surprised honestly how first of all I get out of there alive, or how I even like left myself, because I could easily be caught. I could easily be put in prison as well, along with him. But we just didn't think. And no matter what happening, I was with him all the time. Like we were coming back together again and again and again and again. And like when the shit hit the fan, it was when borders started reopening, right? And you cannot even imagine how many fights we've been through, how many shit I forgave him. I know there was also my mistake. That was my choice. And there is no like offenses, judgment or anything. Like I don't want to talk bad about him or anything. There was also my fault in it as well, and like it was just a mess. That was a mess, not a relationship, a pure mess. And what could you expect from two people who are drinking nonstop while partying and doing stuff? You know what I'm saying? So uh, I don't want to talk bad about him, even though he hurt me a lot, and a lot, and he was doing it continuously. I had some nice time with him. That's it. What I have for him right now, to be honest. And as I said, yeah, when she hit the fan, when countries started reopening universities, jobs, and borders, Chinese started to make even students leave. So if you like don't manage your visa to get extended, please bye. And he was trying. Mind you, he had 2 years overstay, aka 2 years with no visa. I found um, a person who helped him to clean this overstay in the police station, in the system, for obviously for money. But that was person who I found. I helped him to stay. There were multiple things with car crashes, not car, bikes crashes, a lot of other problems that I helped him with. And that was serious, honestly. Um, I was always asking my Chinese friends, my agents, to help with money, to help with apartment, to help with work. Um, One day, like, bro, um, I don't know if I'm doing right or actually to talk about it like that, but that's what I'm feeling to do. As I said, I don't keep any anger anymore, any offenses. I forgave him completely, and it's just like what I feel that I need to do right now. Um, like one day my friend, he found him a job. You know what he was doing? He was going to job after job, meeting other girls, telling me that he's doing some other stuff. So that's crazy. One day we came back home. We lived in a loft with like these big glass doors, you know what I'm saying? And we came back drunk. I remember it clearly, honestly, that I was just going to bed to sleep because I was wasted. And he started like yelling at me, I don't know, jumping at me. And he punched the glass door, and obviously it got broken, and he cut his hands. There was a lot of glass. There were 4 big doors, and all of those doors broke into multiple small pieces of glass. He cut his hands, he cut his veins, a lot of blood, and he started immediately, Anna, help me, blah. And I was shocked. I said, I'm not gonna touch you. I'm not gonna touch you. I'm not gonna come close to you. I'm not gonna touch your blood either. So deal with it however you want. I called my friend who helped him. There was policemen, obviously, to avoid all the following problems in the hospital. They came to me later with the policemen as well. They were trying to kind of help me because they thought he come back and kill me. I said, that's not gonna happen, just chill, everything is fine, even though I wasn't sure anymore. And obviously when he came back, he said it was my fault and he didn't talk to me and stuff. But since we were living together and there was still difficult times, I tried to somehow manage the stuff. Mind you, before this glass door there was ceiling punched as well and broken as well. Taking in fact that this apartment was provided by school I was working in, so he didn't give a damn at all. And it's about to hit 20 minutes, so let's continue in part 3. See ya. Link, or no, it's gonna be here, right here, I think so.